and 4 other soldiers and all their members. Mr. Speaker, on Tuesday as well, some armed forces and Air Force personnel were actually murdered, gruesomely murdered by these same insurgents. Mr. Speaker, the House is concerned that the people who carry out this dastardly act are members of the Islamic State West African Province. Concerned that the same media report, especially that from Al Jazeera, stated that over 27,000 people have been killed, while 2 million have been forced to flee their homes. Mr. Speaker, dear colleagues, while commending the efforts of the federal government and our armed forces, it has become imperative, and this is the need for this motion, that it is for them to double efforts towards eliminating the scourge, as reports such as this is capable of damping the morale of our troops and the confidence of our people. The House accordingly resolves to urge the Chief of Defense Staff and other heads of our armed forces to double their already commendable efforts to clean up and weed out insurgents from this territory, Nigeria, and to forestall future recurrences of the loss of our citizens in this fight, their lives rather. To observe a minute silence for the souls of men of the armed forces, especially the colonel and his comrades who were ambushed, and all the Nigerians who have lost their lives through this same ugly means. Mr. Speaker, the third prayer is that valor should be recognized, and it is my prayer that these fallen heroes be honored posthumously. And finally, Mr. Speaker, to urge the Committee on Appropriation, when constituted, to adequately make provisions for the armed forces so that they can fight insurgency. I so move, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, the wave of violence and killings continue to leave behind a phantasmagoria of horror, misery, and anger. Mr. Speaker, dear colleagues, we have had many killings, and its recurrence is such that it is alarming. Just the other day, one of my constituents, of blessed memory now, Colonel Kenneth Eze Elemele, was gruesomely murdered alongside his comrades. Now they were actually on the way. He ought to have gotten some permit, but he didn't get it. But without sounding a bit parochial, this is a motion that borders on our security. We cannot continue to be quiet. We will not stop talking about it until Nigeria is peaceful and has a way where Nigerians will not only live as one, but continue to protect themselves. Mr. Speaker, the other day as well, the Air Force also registered the same thing. So the motion is to draw the attention of this government to ensure, through the Chief of Staff and all the prayers as enumerated, that this matter be handled with utmost seriousness so that the lives of Nigerians will be what we can say is a life protected under the Constitution of the country. Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker.
Those against, please say name. Ayes have it.